Hey everybody, here we are in the post-show glow of Thursday, November 15th, 2012. I hope you're doing well. We're all doing well, I think, even those of us who are plugging in all the coping skills post-election. Now we got all kinds of various other things going on. Financial cliffs, crazy controversies with generals and women. So let me just take a break from all of that for a second, and I want to take you back. It's a story of old-time holidays. That's right, old-time holidays. Just a few short years ago. Remember when Thanksgiving Friday, that shopping day began, 9, maybe 10, when the store actually opened? Well, then somebody decided, let's do something different. Let's open at like dawn. Let's open at like 5. Lo and behold, people showed up. Then somebody said, let's open at like 4. Then I think it was just a couple of years ago, there are stores that said, listen, if Thanksgiving Friday is going to be a shopping day, Friday starts at 12:01 a.m., doesn't it? So let's open at midnight. As Thanksgiving Thursday turns to Friday, let's open at midnight. And tons of people showed up. Well, at that point, you've pretty well broken the seal on this phenomenon. And sooner or later, it was going to happen like it happened, I guess, the last year, maybe 2. Some stores opening up like 8 o'clock on Thanksgiving night. We did shows on this last year, and a lot of people liked it, a lot of people didn't, but now it's now called Thanksgiving Creep. And Thanksgiving Creep is not the guy who you can't get to stop visiting you on the holidays. Thanksgiving Creep is the slow creep of when Thanksgiving weekend Christmas shopping actually begins. And we got some stores now that are going to open like mid-afternoon, like 4 on Thursday. Now, the marketplace guy in me says, free country. Have at it. I don't think I'll be at a store at 4 o'clock on Thanksgiving afternoon, but 8 o'clock Thanksgiving night, I don't know, kind of depends on what I'm doing. Thanksgiving is sacred to me. It's a time for family, food, football. But once you've had about enough of that, I'm ready to do something. I mean, a lot of people do movies on Thanksgiving night, and aren't they open? Aren't their employees working on Thanksgiving Day? Cowboys, who I hope will have a fairly easy game against the Washington Redskins on Thanksgiving Day, but aren't they going to have all kinds of people working on Thanksgiving Day? What is this stigma that somehow it's horrible or incredibly rare for anybody to be working on Thanksgiving Day? A ton of people know they're going to be working on Thanksgiving Day. But here's the thing. Generally speaking, the employees of, like Walmart and Target have not been among those people. They have known they're working on Thanksgiving Friday and probably very, very early, but actually working on Thanksgiving Day, whew, that'll screw up your holiday. And I've started to get all these emails in advance from people who are saying, Mark, we're grateful to have jobs and we love, please, we're in no position to blow off a job, but we had Thanksgiving plans and maybe the idea of Thanksgiving travel, and now we can't do it because we might get scheduled at 8 o'clock on Thanksgiving Day itself or 4 o'clock on Thanksgiving afternoon itself. What can be done about this? The answer is pretty well nothing. Because here's what should happen. If there are people who want to shop at these times, stores should be able to open to accommodate them. Store doesn't have to, but if the store wants to, it should be able to. Obviously, this will never be a matter of law, one would hope. So if a store opens and you work for that store, here's the other thing I really would wish, is if I had a big store and I decided, you know what? I'm going to open Thanksgiving night like 8 o'clock. First thing I'm going to do is go through the entire list of employees, find the ones that either don't have families or don't care or for whatever reason don't mind being there at that time, and leave off that working list the people who really would like to spend it with their family members. I'd like to do that, and I know I'm dreaming with a big company. Not everybody can do that, but that would be my wish. But here's where it boils down. Let's take it like a flow chart. If shoppers want to shop, stores should be able to be open. If a store wants to be open, then they go to the employees. And if you're one of those employees and that is your job, guess what? All of a sudden, maybe you're working for Jerry Jones at Cowboy Stadium. Maybe you're working at a movie theater. Maybe you're working at a place that from here on out is pretty well going to be open for the rest of your life on Thanksgiving Thursday, because I have a feeling we've started this tradition, and I have a feeling a lot of people like it. So then the final box of the flowchart comes to you. If you're working for a store that is open on Thanksgiving Day and you hate it, the question you got to ask yourself is, how much do I hate it? Do I hate it enough to leave that job, or do I suck it up and show up and work? Because that's where the ultimate, it's all of these is a succession of liberties and freedoms and choices. It's a world filled with liberties and freedoms and choices. So again, to take you through the process, if shoppers want to shop, stores can open. If stores can open, then they got employees to deal with. And if you're an employee and it's either okay with you or not okay with you to be working at that time. If it is, great. If not, Well, the decision ultimately is yours. But no matter what it is, no matter where you're working, no matter what you're doing, listen, we'll have another one of these before Thanksgiving, but take this as an early opportunity for me and all of my family, broadcast family and actual family, to wish you a very, very happy Thanksgiving and the entire holiday season to follow. And we'll try to keep it brisk for you, topically speaking, on The Mark Davis Show, 7 to 10 a.m., right here on 660 a.m., The Answer.